Here at the McKinney ISD Stadium with Ferris State Athletic Director Steve Brockelbank. And Steve, enjoying the beautiful weather here in Texas today.
Yeah, it's sunny. It feels warm to us. It's 55 degrees, but coming from 28-degree weather, it feels like 80. So no, it's really nice. And the weather, I think, is going to be a repeat tomorrow of what we're seeing right now. And so it should be a beautiful day to play football.
How special is it for these student athletes to have a chance to play in the stadium and obviously a chance to compete for another national championship tomorrow?
Oh man, it's incredibly special, and I don't think people understand. Some folks I don't think always understand how hard it is to get here, and we've almost come to just take it as something that we expect is going to happen every year, and it's great that we've set that level of expectation. But I just say winning's hard. Winning at a championship level is incredibly hard. So to be here again, I think everybody's extremely grateful to be back here and have another opportunity to win, a third national championship in the last 4 years.
I know a lot of people put in a lot of work to make this possible, not only the coaching staff and the student athletes, but obviously the administrative staff. Just how much easier does it make it having been through this experience before?
Oh, I think it makes it a lot easier, and you know that because you put a lot of work in yourself. And, I think about our entire administrative staff, right, to go back to the same hotel, come back to the same facility, work with the same bus companies, work with the, shorts travel with the flights and all those types of things. It just makes it so much easier, right, having done it and done it recently. I think it makes it easier on everybody, but it's still a lot of work, and I owe a lot of folks a lot of gratitude for all the work and effort that they put into, all the logistics that go into moving 150 plus people from, Big Rapids, Michigan down to McKinney, Texas. That's a big undertaking, and you only have, you have 3 days to do it. I mean, you're going to find out. You win on Saturday, you get some information on Sunday. You really don't get the information you need until Monday, and even some of it flight information until Tuesday morning. And then you're flying out on Wednesday, right? So everybody's in mad scramble mode trying to coordinate all the logistics. And so I just appreciate everybody's work because it really does take a team of people to make it happen.
You talked to the guys the other day after practice and mentioned just how great of ambassadors they've been for Ferris State University. We saw a lot of these student athletes at the community engagement things going on this morning. Maybe just talk about what they've meant here representing the university.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic all year long, and I said that to them when I had an opportunity to address them at Jenison on Wednesday. I'm just so impressed with how they've carried themselves all year, how they treat other people, the kind of young men they are. They're fantastic representatives of Ferris State University, and they did the same thing. It was great this morning to go watch them interact at the elementary school with the students, and the students had a blast with them, and the teachers and the administrators were really appreciative that we were there, and it's just a great opportunity. I think it's probably more impactful on our young men sometimes than it is on the elementary students that we go interact with. So, but they did a fantastic job as usual.
For those student athletes and the people on the trip here, a lot of Bulldog fans starting to make their way down here to McKinney, Texas. I know a lot more will be watching back at home. What does that support mean from so many people?
You look around here, we have a bunch of people that just arrived into town, and so it means the world, right? I mean, these young men, they feel that support. We see that support. So we're just blessed to be a part of a university that has such great alumni who care a ton about not only Ferris State University, but our football program, our young men. And so I think we're really blessed. I hope people can get here. I know there's some weather up north, and so I know there's some folks that are really struggling with flights and trying to coordinate getting themselves down here to McKinney, Texas. So fingers crossed that they can make it.
I know being a former coach, what do you expect to see out of this team here tomorrow afternoon?
Well, great effort and a high level of compete, right? I mean, you're playing in a national championship game. You're not going to leave anything behind, right? You're going to give it all that you can. These are opportunities that come, when you think about it, so rarely in a lifetime, right? You only have so many opportunities to compete for a championship at this level. And so I think the expectation is you're going to compete like that, right? Like this is a rare opportunity. So, there's only so many days in your life that you remember, right? That are really impactful days, right? And you talk about your marriage, the birth of your children. I can tell you winning championships, particularly a national championship, that's one of those few days in your life that you'll never forget, right? And that should be in the back of your mind from the moment you take the field. Like, this is one of these really special days. And so knowing that, you're going to make the most of it.
Well, Steve, thanks for the time, and go Bulldogs.
Yeah, appreciate it. Go Bulldogs.